Back in the wood yard, and somebody likes the pellets. You know who else likes the pellets? Someone found a home tucked between the pallets, at least for the night. Welcome back, everyone, to the Back 40 Firewood channel. So I've just come up here on the little hill back here in, well, not really in the wood yard, but maybe soon to be part of the wood yard. I still have all of this oak up here that I need to start bucking up and splitting up. So I've just come up here. What I wanted to do today is just do a little walkabout around the wood yard, give you guys some updates and some news, and just like I said, kind of take a look at things and start thinking about planning ahead. Like when these bugs are gone, that's what I'm looking forward to, which it has been cooling off. But anyway, so I do have a lot of wood up here to buck up, and you can see there's actually that one kind of dead broken off stem there, and there's one right there as well. So I do actually have a couple trees I might have to take down as well. But what I'm thinking about doing, it doesn't make much sense to buck this stuff up and then haul it down and split it, because I'm kind of running low on room to stack it down there. So I'll show you what I'm thinking up here, and then we'll head back down the hill. I'll give you a little look at what's all kind of been filling in and developing in the wood yard down there. Kind of an inventory video, not really though, because I don't really measure out a lot of my wood stacks, because I know there's never enough. So the first thing is I'm gonna have to get up here and mow some of this grass down, but I've got that pile of logs there, and like I said, there's that one broken off dead stem right there, and then there's that one right there. I mean, they're just kind of ugly to look at. There's another one over there. I may take those down this fall, we'll see. But anyway, so this is basically the edge of the property line. And what I'm thinking, just to, because I do drive up here, you know, and we do have a little trail that runs through here. So what I'm thinking I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to actually be using this great big oak for kind of a backdrop. And I'm going to start a stack and just go right here, right down the line, almost to that tree, maybe right there. But that should give me a good amount of room to just build a wall of wood up here, and then I can let it season up here, and maybe if it's ready next year, what I'll do is just come up here, load it up, and take it right to the shed. So I won't even, I mean, this is where it's going to be stacked and stored until it's ready to burn. And yeah, and as you can see, there's another log back there I got to get to, and then there's still this one laying in there. I got to clean him up. But with the heat and the bugs, it's not the good time to do it this time of year. It's better to just wait till it cools off. So that's where things are at, on top of the hill. And now we'll walk down into the wood yard, and I'll show you a little update from down here. So those rows right there, that's all, some of that oak that we were splitting up, that's all for my personal use. And there's got this pine at the end of that. That stuff is, I still have to fill in this row. I'm going to go all the way to that tree. So that'll be the end of my stack. Once that gets filled in, I'm going to have to find a different spot to stack it. I've started busting up some big chunks, just odds and ends, and just big snarly pieces that, you know, I'm just breaking those down, kind of having them, quartering them up for the boiler for next year. Mount Woodmore, still there, looking good. And then I have all of this stuff stacked up all the way down the line to the end of where the splitter's at. And as you can see in front of the splitter, I have a bit more to split up, and then I have a bit more to buck up, and then I do have also a bit more to buck up there, a bit more to buck up there. There is my stack of roadside stand oak for next year. So I kind of separate, the oak is the only stuff I separate out for the stand, because I like to fill that in the winter when people are kind of buying it for their fireplaces and for their wood stoves in their house. And then I do have this new addition right here between these two trees. I just added this stack. There's only one row there now. But on the back side, it's open, and that's where the stuff that's over by the splitter is going to be going. But then I do have this stuff to also get to, and that stuff there to get to. And then there's still a little bit of that oak left right there, also on the to get to list. Over here, this is what's left that I have for that I have up here for the roadside stand. I actually just before I started making this video, I had to go fill up 2 bins. So the wood is starting to move again, and once this stuff is gone, then I'm going to be continuing. This is the stack that we put the cross bracing in. So I've got this all built up, and now this is to where the level where I want to put some more sticks in there, and I will be continuing this now that way, right down the line. So like I said, this is all stuff now for next year for the stand. So we've got that filled in there, and then like I said, here's the stacks that we were putting the cross bracing in. So we've got all of that seasoning in the full sun out here. This little pile right here, I will probably end up moving into the woodshed, probably late fall, beginning of winter, maybe November, December-ish. And the same with this stuff. Now this pile, the interesting thing with this one is I have mixed in there, just because I wasn't really paying much attention to it, but I do have some larger splits, as you can see there, mixed in with like smaller splits for the roadside stand. So what I'm going to do with this stuff is I'm going to start pulling off of this to fill the roadside stand in the winter, and then as I see those bigger splits on the top there, I will just, when I go by my woodshed up there, I'll just dump those off for the boiler, and we will be set. So yeah, there's 2 stacks there that we'll be getting to as soon as the boiler fires up. So now we are back here in the corner, the other corner of the property. You can see right back there is the corner of the lot. So the only problem with this area is it's a little shaded, a little too shaded. But what I'm thinking about doing now this end of summer and fall is I'm going to clear this out right here, and I'm going to make a little stack. I'm going to start stacking some wood back here. So that's where I'm starting to kind of look into different areas around the wood yard here, like up on that hill there. And you know, I'm getting just to the point where I'm like, all right, can I fit, you know, a face cord here? Can I fit an IBC tote? I've got that in the works. So that's one big update, is that after many comments and suggestions and feedback from all of you, the IBC totes, and obviously a set of pallet forks, may soon be coming to the channel. Because here's what I'm thinking. Let me show you right here. So down my little trail here into this ravine, on the other side, I've kind of here and there where I needed dirt and fill, I've kind of started digging some stuff out. But what I was thinking is, you know, I can drive down here. If I get a set of forks and some totes, those IBC totes, I could kind of level off the ground kind of higher up, because this does occasionally fill in with water. But I could, you know, for instance, where that little trail is, I could kind of flatten the spot out, set a tote there, set a tote there. I could probably fit 3 totes right there, and then go down the line. I could set, you know, on the hillside there, on the hillside there. So there's room to store some wood and utilize this part of the property back here. But yeah, down this line up on that other hillside, I'm thinking I could make it to where I could drive in with a set of forks and set a tote down, set another tote down, and like I said, I've got this whole hillside up there to utilize that space. The only other option would be to bust a trail up there, and then up on top of that little hill, clear out an area to start storing and stacking. So the other area of the wood yard that's filling up is this area over here that I have dedicated to like just odds and ends and pieces that I plan to burn in the fire pit, on my fire pit. I thought that I had plenty of room over here to the side of the splitter, but as you can see, it is starting to fill up. So, and it's actually back a little further than I also had anticipated. But what I think I might be doing now come this fall is I might actually get a little fire pit back here in the wood yard, and then I can start like burning up some of these shavings and just some of this wood. Some of it's seasoned, some of it's not, but I think next year for the fire pit, or actually this fall, winter, and next year, I think we'll be set for the fire pit. The Back 40 live streams, we'll have plenty of wood right there that we can burn through. Tomorrow night on the Back 40 live stream, I will be revealing something pretty cool that I've kind of had in the works for a while. It's something that you guys will be able to get your hands on, either through the back40woodhound.com store online or in future giveaways. But it's something pretty cool. So if you are able to attend tomorrow night, join us on the Back 40 live stream at 8 p.m. Central. If not, I will also be showing that what it is in an upcoming video, either Sunday after the live stream or maybe next week, Tuesday or something. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped about how this turned out, and hopefully you guys will be too. And hopefully we'll see you on the Back 40 live stream tomorrow night. So anyway, I think that's going to do it for this video. Just a little walk around, little walkabout, walk and talk. So with that, we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night. If not, in the next video. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.